Subscribe, follow, like, share. Last Bell Boxing. These guys give you all the exclusives, and next time I get my fight date, it's going to be exclusive on here as well. So make sure you give them all a follow.
Hello and welcome to the latest edition of Last Bell Boxing. Today we're joined by Brett from all the way in Canada. Brett, thank you for your time, fella.
No worries, mate. Thanks for having me.
So this is quite an emotive topic, which has caused quite a bit of a storm on social media when we enter the conversation regarding who is boxing's greatest woman of all time. So we're going to have a canter through some of the candidates, Brett. Do you want to kick off and give us your opinion of who you believe sits at the top of the tree?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll keep it short and sweet. Obviously, the debate recently has been over the likes of Shields, Taylor, Serrano, Ali. And to be honest, I can only comment really on my era because I didn't follow Ali when she was doing it the way that she was doing it. Obviously, we know the pedigree of what she comes from. I mean, how could you not be one of the greatest coming from that gene pool? But I don't know if we're going to delve into it, but I'll keep it short at this point. For me, it's Katie Taylor. And the reason why it's Katie Taylor, and I'm not going to put any of these boxers down that are in the mentioning here because they're all amazing athletes. Katie Taylor got women paid properly, and that was through the promotional deal with Eddie. And not only did she do that, she backed it up, what she stands for in and out the ring. She was the first one to sell out an arena. Corolla was on her undercard, and she was the first one to sell out the Manchester Arena, if you remember way back. She's transcended the sport, and that's my pick, but I'm happy to debate the others.
One couple of things from me. There's quite a lot of facets to this answer, isn't there? Because the likes of Christy Martin,
yes,
and such like, didn't really have the opportunities that Katie Taylor had. So different eras, right? It's very difficult. But yes, we've got to give Eddie Earn a nod in all this because the job he did on the promotional aspect with Katie Taylor was phenomenal. Celia Brackhurst gets a mention. Again,
tough champion.
Done it the hard way, not really earned the purses that she should have earned, if I'm brutally honest.
Yeah.
You're right in when you say Serrano needs a mention, doesn't she? For what she's done. Do you think Claressa Shields gets the flowers that she deserves for what she's achieved in boxing?
Do you know, with her, mate, I'll be honest, she'll be one of them that gets her flowers when in 10, 15 years' time. She'll be one of them when the next generation comes through. And, an interesting conversation. We think our current era of heavyweights is quite drab and on the male side. But I was listening to a podcast the other day and somebody said, we won't be able to give it its credit until in another 15 years' time to go, actually, that wasn't bad. But and so it's the same with Claressa. What we're doing is we're saying that she's never fought anybody, or she's never done this, or she's never done that. So currently, as an absolute boxing, special talent, she's got to be in the conversation for sure.
Yeah, I mean, she did beat Savannah Marshall. People overlook that performance, right? Savannah Marshall was flying at that time and being mooted as, being right up there in terms of talent, right? And she came over to the UK and dealt with Savannah Marshall. So,
and dealt with her well, because there was a lot of pressure on her coming into that fight. There was. It was coming into somebody else's backyard, and she was fantastic that night.
It's interesting. I'm just playing devil's advocate here. I'm not saying I agree with this statement, but does it leave a bit of a mark on Katie Taylor's resume if she doesn't jump in with Chantel Cameron again?
To give her the third go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yes. Again,
it won't happen, will it? Let's be honest. But it should do.
We'll all have that conversation, won't we? Of what if? So that you're right. So it's not like 100% Katie Taylor's the greatest female boxer of all time, because what pundits will say is, yeah, but she never gave Chantel Cameron that third fight. So, and for many great fighters, mate, there's always that one thing that we all say about them in there. So that'll probably be Katie's. But to say right now, I mean, the main conversation is what people are saying on the social media sides is Claressa Shields the greatest woman of all time. And I think that she probably gets more hatred for not because of her antics outside of the ring.
And I think there's a lot of bias going on from both sides of the pond. I think the Europeans lean towards Katie Taylor, but the North Americans definitely lean towards Claressa Shields. So if we're sat here in 10 years' time, Brett, when both of them have probably hung their gloves up, if you had to put your last dollar on it, who comes out on top regarding Shields and Taylor?
Again, that time is a great question, because we will get to sit back and obviously promote both of them. But I would say, looking at Katie Taylor's achievements of what she's done and the way that she's done it, she has been fight anybody at all costs. Fight anybody at all costs. And the only thing slight damning mark that you can put on Claressa is maybe that she just doesn't have the opponents of the level of opponent that Katie Taylor's had to fight. So, but I would suggest, and I think it's fair for you to say that there's probably some bias for me being the other side of the pond as somebody that supports boxers. Maybe there's some favoritism shown, but I think that the question that you're asking in 10, 15 years time, I would be thinking that I'm putting Kate, because I just don't see who can challenge Claressa in a way where they can have a trilogy.
Yeah. Yeah. And again, that's unfortunate for Shields, because it's not her fault, right? Not her fault.
You know, we talk about eras on the men's side as well. You can only fight what you can fight. And, you know, it was a shame that Savannah Marshall didn't come through her last fight, because that would have been a challenging fight, I believe, for Shields in the rematch.
Yeah. So we wanted to keep this short today. So you've heard what I've said. I'm putting Katie Taylor top of the pile as I sit here now. Brett's doing the same. I've had a lot of comments from both North America and Europe regarding this topic. So when you watch this back, post your comments below, like, comment, subscribe. If we get enough traction around this topic, we'll do a more in-depth one where we'll pick up all the facets around the different scenarios. But again, like, comment, subscribe. This has been Last Bell Boxing, proudly sponsored by SC Travel and LW Livdens. Brett, thanks for your time, fella, and we'll see you on the next video. Okay.